DH.
Thank you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against the Warriors, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Anderson. And it's Clutch. Then there's Allen. And it's Lopez in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Maxey. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Here's Embiid. Giannis grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
It's Solomon Antetokounmpo for the finish, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult? The start, the middle, the end, where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical toll, I think around All-Star break, that's when it gets the hardest. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
Here's Simons. Really played well against Brooklyn in this last outing. And Embiid gets it to go.
Well, it's all about the reach of Embiid. With his size, wingspan, he's a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Clutch. Anderson outside. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. And when you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
And Anderson slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Embiid. Coming off a 12-point game his last outing. In the corner, it's Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when you're Harris's size, you have to really use your length to beat defenders, and he is just so good at doing that.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Here's Clutch. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Clutch the pass to Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. And it's Simons missing. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Clutch. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
And the 76ers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Now, here's Thybulle. Embiid with the screen on Allen. Taken away. To the inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Thybulle. Passes to Maxey. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Thybulle. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Clutch.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Justin Anderson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. McCaw, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Satoransky subbed in for Grayson Allen. To the paint. Here's Stevenson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Batum trying to break loose. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 19. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Thybulle finds Stevenson. Clock is at 3. Shoots from 14.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Bucks number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Here's Clutch. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now here's Embiid. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. It's rebounded by Leonard. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Right wing. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The 76ers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Stevenson with it. Leonard picks him up. There's 25 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first personal
And I've been
foul.
impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And this leads to scores.
The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
And here's Antetokounmpo out, and it's in. Nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
The Bucks.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a three-point attempt.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blowout. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks. We've got Allen. Antetokounmpo out there with Anderson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. Here's Harris following the 3 by Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Pass to Batum, and the call will be against Justin Anderson. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers, Joel Embiid.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's blocked. Here's Clutch, guarded by Embiid. And here's Anderson for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Harris. Caldwell Pope against Lopez. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. And you look at Clutch, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Tyrese Maxey, a little bit down the ladder. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
With the step back, now the pass to Simons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. That one drops for him.
Slowing down Embiid. He powers right past the contact.
Here's Clutch. He's got 11. Uses both hands. to slam it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points last game. Harris draws the double. Maxey passes to Caldwell Pope.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Inside, it's deflected. And now the 76ers on the break. 14 feet away. Harris, no good. The Bucks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
3 points.
Allen's got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Clutch the pass to Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Simons following the bucket by the Bucks. Had a hand on it. To the middle. Harris with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-7 run. Allen outside. Pass to Clutch. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And they double up Embiid. Harris outside. Embiid with the screen on Giannis. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Maxey passes to Simons. The 76ers with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Here's Clutch. 15 points in the game. It's hauled in by Harris.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Caldwell Pope with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Lopez kicks to Anderson. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Lopez. And another three for Milwaukee.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
And there's a foul. It's on Clutch. That's his third foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now he might have to sit out until halftime.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Justin Anderson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. McCaw, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Satoransky subbed in for Allen. Now Leonard, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Here's Satoransky. Sinks that one from the post. Satoransky's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Satoransky.
Now, what you especially like about Satoransky, I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt, and he's a complete player.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Stevenson missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year.
Always love looking ahead to the dunk contest, talking about the candidates. We've had so many.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there in the court. Guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some of you enjoy the journey.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harris outside. He's looking for Caldwell-Pope and finds him. No good again that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Driving the lane, and here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Embiid from 13. No good on the shot.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunt.
Allen for 3. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Bucks.
Giannis passes to Clutch. Caldwell-Pope brings the double team. And Anderson gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Simons. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Simons over Allen. That one off the back iron and out. Here's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And it's Simons missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Harris. Embiid comes with a double team. Pass to Clutch. From deep, Antetokounmpo. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul.
That's number 5 on him.
First
no
team foul.
room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Batum comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Anthony Simons. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Reed is checked in for Joel Embiid, and Stevenson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Reed. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. A shot by Batum, no good. Inside. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
So it's the Bucks now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Clutch. Allen for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Over in the corner, Batum. They get a hand on it. Pass to Korkmaz. The 3-pointer, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Anderson against Batum. Reed a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Korkmaz. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Korkmaz has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Allen outside. Good on the bucket. Allen's got 17 now.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Philadelphia has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Korkmaz kicks to Reed. There's the double team with Allen. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Batum passes to Korkmaz. Stevenson with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Passes it to Clutch. And he banks in the layup. He's got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
A shot by Batum, no good. The drive by Lopez. Pass to Clutch. There's 37 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Fires the 3. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Another steal. Stolen. Here's Korkmaz. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Reed. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Clutch. Good if it goes. And
That's the end of the third quarter.
You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers.
Starting for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. Let's hear it for the starting five.
It's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Maxey out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. Oh, stolen by Harris. For three. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Clutch. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. And he gets the bucket.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Harris. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Simon's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Clutch. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so here is Philadelphia after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And here's Simons outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Here's Harris. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Over to the wing. Shot from 16. Embiid can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Maxey. There's the block. And here's Lopez from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA three, and now that's where he's a threat.
You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late-game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the...
They've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Timeout called for the 76ers.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Thibault, he's checked in for Simons. Embiid passes to Harris. Here's Maxey. Now Embiid, 15 in his last outing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Anderson. Here's Clutch. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Anderson for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's Clutch. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And Clutch gets it to go.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Harris on the wing. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They fall in the latest rankings. Not at all a good sign for this team.
You know, for the Bucks, they're still a legit contender. Not quite meeting expectations, but you just know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as the season rolls along.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left now in the first quarter.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Korkmaz. It's deflected. Pass to Embiid. Over Leonard. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Joel Embiid with the board.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Here's Korkmaz.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. There's 1:12 left in the first. Antetokounmpo outside. Satoransky outside. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Off the left rim and out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, he tries a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Stevenson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Korkmaz, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Stevenson. It could go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And one thing thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it.
It's because my teammates trust me.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Allen in a two-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Pass to Simons. That's tipped. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
To the paint. Here's Simons. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. He takes it in.
Get up to throw down. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Another steal. Allen with it. Now guarded by Harris. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Harris. Over Anderson. That one a little long.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 13 points in the game.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. And here's Allen. Here's Clutch from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Inside. It's tipped. Here's Maxey. Allen defending. Batum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Here's Maxey, coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Harris, a screen on Allen. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Korkmaz has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
But when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Rejected by Allen. Outside, Anderson. Here's Clutch. He's got 18. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. The 76ers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. In transition, here come the Bucks. Now here's Allen. A 20-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Pass to Maxey. Another steal. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Joel Embiid.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now here's Anderson. He's guarded closely. Antetokounmpo for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
2 minutes.
Here's Harris. No good, off the front rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
And Philadelphia has possession. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Stevenson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Thibault, that's good.
Yeah, that play never gets old. Pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to McCaw. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Patrick McCaw. At the line for 1.
Here's Stevenson. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Clutch. To the right side. Antetokounmpo with it. Here's Clutch. Embiid covers. Now here's Leonard. Here's McCaw. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clutch. Takes the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter. Attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Stevenson. Pass to Thibault. Knocks it loose. The 3. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this game.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
A dominating first half of play. And so far...
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Well, I'm sure we've each got a favorite, but this whole group is just so talented. Watching these guys develop into true NBA players has been fun.
Yeah, but once you reach the midseason, the race gets a little clearer. But if you guys keep putting in the work, I can see any one of them winning Rookie of the Year.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Anthony Simons out there with Maxey. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's Simons with a 3. He's off on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Go through the career statistics of Brook Lopez and the fact that he's been able to get to this three-point volume. It's just astounding.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
He drops it from range. Antetokounmpo's got 16. Brent with Lopez in his 3. He was one of many centers to add that.
Well, he knew that if he was going to stay in the league, B.A., he had to be a weapon out there. And it's not just the makes, it's just the fact that he'll take as many as he does. And, man, has he proven that he can make the big ones.
Simon's shot is good.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Here's Clutch. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He gets it in there.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Here's Clutch. And he's got 28 now. And that's going to be a travel.
Philadelphia ball.
And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Kings is the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz is checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Leonard. Now Embiid. Here's Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Back to Simons. And here's Harris. From the arc. Satoransky pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That's on Joel Embiid. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Simons, covered by Satoransky. And it's Simons penetrating. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Valentine. There's a screen. And there's the drive. Misses in close.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Batum. Here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. The layup off target.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pass to Leonard. Satoransky outside. Leonard with a screen on Embiid. Here's Satoransky. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Simons, covered by Satoransky. Here's Simons. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
They set a pick.
Philadelphia foul. Nick Batum.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Coming out to the floor for the 76ers.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense right on him. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here.
Leonard. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Thomas Satoransky. Patrick McCaw.
And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Satoransky outside.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Stevenson, covered by Lopez. Here's Batum. Down low. Here's Bassi. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Lopez. Satoransky outside. Out to Leonard. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Fires from 14. Stevenson's shot is good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Stevenson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris checked in for Batum, and it's Maxey in for Korkmaz. Here's Stevenson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Lance Stevenson. At the line for 2.
2.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. He's off on the second. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Fires for 3. And Clutch gets it to go. He's got 31.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Pass to Reed. Here's Stevenson. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Brooke Lopez is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Milton with the drive. Pass to Reed. To the inside. Milton, no good. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Doubled by Milton. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
You can't let Giannis get that deep and establish that kind of position and think that he's going to miss something that close.
Down low. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! The 76ers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Another steal!
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drains the triple. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Outside Thibault. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Anderson, chalk up 2 there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Milton. They set the screen. Got a piece of it. Allen on the wing. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Back to Thibault. With the teardrop. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Allen on the wing. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Just 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And another miss by Philadelphia.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Korkmaz, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Clutch. From downtown, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's what when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Minute 32 left in the game. And Anderson over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Here's Simons. Misses off the left iron.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
But they've got 2 more chances to go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my. Throw that one up top. What a play. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Lance Stevenson.
Lopez with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Allen. Outside, Anderson. Fires from deep. And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Milwaukee foul. That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Anthony Simons. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. The 3 is up. And that one falls.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, that was a lockdown defensive effort. What sets you guys apart in that regard?
We just have that individual pride. Like, we don't want our guy to score on us, and at the end of the day, we know that somebody else going to have our back. So we just got to go out there, try to be active, try to get in passing lanes, try to rebound the ball. And we got a guy like Brook that is doing a great job, and he's helping everybody defensively.
That pride showed tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now, our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has...
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Russell Westbrook, Robert Covington out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Clutch. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. A three ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. Terrific performances. So, Steve, is the contract year boost a myth or is it a real thing?
Kevin, it's a very real thing. A lot of players play much harder in a contract year. It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
That one misses. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Westbrook. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the three-point in the fall.
And keeping the defense honest. Every team in our league practically begs Giannis to take that shot.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Clutch. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Takes the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Westbrook, a screen on Lopez. Lopez against LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Westbrook. To the inside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Here's Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Davis looking for an opening. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Here's Clutch. He's got 6. And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Giannis has got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Davis dishes to James. And the call will be against Justin Anderson. It'll be his second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Right side Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. Outside for Thomas. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences. You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
Here's Clutch. Last time, 45 points for him. Giannis sets a screen for Anderson. Kick out to Giannis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Fofana, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bucks?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Satoransky subbed in for Allen. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jones checked in for Davis. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now, here's Thomas. He averages about 5 points a game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Horton Tucker. Satoransky covering. Now, Ibaka. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones. Out to the wing. Ibaka with the screen on Leonard. Outside for Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Clutch. He's got 10. Satoransky in the corner. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's McCaw. And Jones sends it back. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Here's Ibaka. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he's able to get it back. Ibaka sets the pick for Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
From deep, Antetokounmpo trains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Rushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Milwaukee cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks stand game.
And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game.
And such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Allen. And it's Clutch. And it's Anderson in at the 5 down low.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Poked away, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Clutch. He's got 12. 5 on the clock. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Bucks number 1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Fires for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. Taking a look now at some numbers for Clutch. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. 3 on the clock. Here's Anderson, and the call will be against Justin Anderson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take, leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Westbrook. Drains the 3-pointer. And that's now 18 points for Clutch.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Westbrook. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Matt Thomas.
Here's Davis off the inbound. James against Lopez. Here's Horton Tucker. Gets the front of the rim and out. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Passes it to Anderson. There's a screen. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Oh! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside for Thomas to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 9.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Satoransky's checked in for Allen. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Clutch. Thomas passes to Reeves. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Reeves has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Got that one up quick.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Clutch, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks.
Ibaka finds Thomas, and the call will be made against Matt Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Here's Clutch. 22 points for him. Pass to Satoransky from beyond the arc, and the rejection by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. He takes it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Thomas kicks to Ibaka. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Ibaka. Down low. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's Clutch.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
32 seconds left in the first half. Reeves the pass to Ibaka. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good that time. Great tee that time from Leonard. The pass to Clutch. Leonard with the screen on Thomas.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
That shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Always interesting to see how things continue to shape. And now let's take a look at the X. And that's all for us. Now it's time to say.
And With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Davis is out there with Robert Covington, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Antetokounmpo finds Allen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Passes it to Clutch. And here's Anderson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 6.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Bucks ball. Big run right now going from 11-2.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
That's tipped. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Davis with a screen on Lopez. From deep, James for rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lopez right side. Allen passes to Clutch. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now the Bucks moving it up. By himself, flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
LeBron against Lopez. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
To stop the drought, Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 6.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. And then for Los Angeles, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Robert Covington. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Davis, and it's blocked. And they get it back. 2 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Valentine, and the rejection by Ibaka from the arc. And that one misses from Caboclo. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Milwaukee now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Here's McCall. He has 5. Pass to Lopez. And Jalen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCall. Over Jones. Ejected by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Ibaka. Over onto Kumbo. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Thomas.
Something that's really evolved for Ibaka. The ability to absorb contact while maintaining control.
Leonard sets a screen for Lopez. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Clutch, he's checked in for Satoransky. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Horton-Tucker. Lopez covering. Driving inside. And it's Cook missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Thomas. To the paint. Here's Horton-Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Assist foul.
Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
McCaw, the pass to Clutch. And they recover it. And here's Leonard from 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jones checked in for the Lakers.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Mason Jones.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Thomas against Lopez. And the layup falls.
And I love when Lopez attacks like this, putting his size and long strides to great use there.
From downtown, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Jones for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Antetokounmpo is out there with Anderson. And it's Clutch. Then there's Allen. And it's Lopez in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bucks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Jones slams it in.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo misses from close range.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Thomas with the ball, out guarded by Giannis. Jones sets the pick for Ross. Lopez against Ross. Anderson right side. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Payton. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. With the drive from 13. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Clutch the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Allen. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Terrence Ross, that's good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Clutch. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Lopez kicks to Allen. Payton against Antetokounmpo. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Over Payton. The kick out to Anderson. And the pass to Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up again. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jones drives in. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Allen against Thomas. Passes it to Giannis. Fade away, and it's good. 2 points.
Man, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18-footers now with ease.
Payton dishes to Ross. Back to Payton. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin. Losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Payton against Antetokounmpo. It's Allen on the wing. And the call will be against Damian Jones. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis has checked in for Jones, and Cook subbed in for Matt Thomas. Here's Clutch. There's the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones drives in. Good D by Anderson. Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Davis. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Davis. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball. Lakers substitution.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Pass to Clutch, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And the Lakers making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Matt Thomas.
Allen outside. Giannis sets a screen for Allen. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Lopez. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress size. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Horton Tucker. Lopez covering. Pocket 6. Horton Tucker. The pass to Thomas. Fires the 3. Lopez grabs the board.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clutch.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
And, yes, it's good. 12 seconds left in the game. Here's Clutch. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Clutch.